So after the Christmas feast, Hermione reminds Ron and Harry that they still need pieces of the people that they're going to transform into, and that the best people would be Crabbe and Goyle. You know, they're Malfoy's best friends, so he would obviously tell them everything.
Right.
And they're also going to have to make sure that the real Crabbe and Goyle don't run into them while they're in there interrogating Malfoy. So they're going to have to figure out a plan for that, too.
Oh, but Hermione did.
This is what I was referring to when I said that Hermione was a fucking boss this chapter. She's got everything all sorted out. She really just needs Harry and Ron to be like, okay, tell us what to do, because she's essentially Malfoy of the group right now.
Right. Like, it's so crazy. She's so far from the goody two-shoe that we met in book 1. She's like drugging students.
Right.
With a potion that I'm assuming she lifted from class.
Maybe she got it out of that book, too.
Well, she might have, but didn't they make the sleeping draft earlier in this book?
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think they did in the first couple of chapters.
So this bitch scooped some out while they were doing that, like, and like planned this out that far ahead. She was like, I'm gonna steal this, and I'm gonna drug somebody with this later, and it's gonna work out great.
Yeah, she's definitely being fucking shady. And it's also weird because she's been collecting stuff for this potion throughout this whole book so far, and yet she leaves the part of the person you're going to transform into for last.
Yeah, I felt like it was a really big deal to leave for the last minute.
Should not have been a last minute thing. That should be one of the first things you have, I feel. Maybe, you know, the bicorn horn and stuff like that you had to steal from Snape's office is one thing, but this is another ingredient that you could have gotten at any point. Probably should have done it sooner than literally the day of.
Right, like clue the boys in to be like, start trying to plan on getting those. Especially because she was like, yeah, I already got mine. I got a hair off of Millicent Bulstrode.
Yeah.
I'm all set, boys. You figure your shit out. I'll see you later.
She's just on it. She is so committed to this plan.
So Harry and Ron's main bitch at this point is that there's a lot of holes in this plan. There's a lot of shit that could go wrong, and they don't really believe in it. And they're like, well, I mean, here we go.
Yeah.
And surprisingly enough, the first part of the plan goes just fucking fine. They leave the 2 pieces of cake out for Crabbe and Goyle. They find them. They shove them into their fucking fat faces. And then they pass out. I loved how it said that they didn't have any change in expression. They're just like, fuck yeah, we got cake. And then bam, hit the floor, smiling the whole way down. Harry and Ron have to shove them into this broom closet, which is obviously not easy because they're big guys.
Yeah.
And I also feel like they're doing this in the entrance hall.
Yeah, like super exposed.
Front door. Right, exactly. Super exposed. I'm assuming you have the entrance hall, and then like the main drag of the school is right there where probably all your administration is, and like people.
Ghosts, probably.
Anything, right. They should not be doing this right here. They picked a shitty place to carry out this part of the plan.
Yeah.
But they shove them into the closet, and they pull out the hair that they need, and they take their shoes, which is some good forethought.
Yeah.
Did you guys get the feeling that maybe Ron pulled out, because it said he pulled out several hairs? I kind of got the feeling that Ron was like, and just grabbed a good chunk and just ripped some extra out. Just,
I could see Ron doing that.
When he wakes up later, he'll be like, ow, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
I mean, they'll be in a closet, but you know.
My thought was that there's definitely going to be a bald spot when he wakes up.
Yeah, I could totally see Ron doing that. That's totally his personality, is to be like, you know what? I could take a little extra. It's going to hurt him, and that's what I want. So, here we go.
You have the advantage now.
Yeah.
But they grab their shit and they head right up to Myrtle's bathroom.
When they get there, it's filled with black smoke, and they can hear the gloop gloop of the potion behind Hermione. And I loved the way that, what's his name?
Jim Dale.
Said gloop gloop.
Yes. Gloop, gloop. Gloop, gloop. The way he pronounces certain words, it's not the way I pronounce them.
Yeah.
So when he says them, it catches your attention, but it really makes you think about the specific word. The way he says gloop gloop, you're there. You can hear it.
Yeah.
It's right there.
I love the way the Polyjuice Potion was described after they added the hairs to their own glasses and how they changed to kind of go with the person, the hairs that they added. They were different. They weren't drinking the same potion then. And we kind of got a little description of what they were like. And there was like a different smell and a different color, which was really gross, but also kind of cool at the same time.
She puts her hair in it and it sizzles and then it turns yellow. And Ron's turns khaki green, booga green. That's how Jim Dale says that. Fucking crack
booga.
up. It's like a booga. And then Harry's turns dark, dark brown.
Like poop.
So Ron drinks the booger colored potion. Could it be that Goyle has green eyes?
It could be.
And that Crab has shit brown eyes?
That could be.
And then, minor spoiler alert, could it be then that later with the Hermione situation,
She
the
has
eyes are yellow?
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't think that until the end of the chapter, but afterwards I was like, no, that totally fucking makes sense. I wonder if there's a description of Crab and Goyle and if it says what color their eyes are. If that's the determining factor, what color the Polyjuice Potion turns.
Huh.
I wondered how they know how much Polyjuice Potion is enough. She just divvies it up, not bothering to measure it at all. Like, is each batch good for 3 doses?
Maybe it's like baking where you can like double and triple. So maybe she made like a triple batch. So she knew if she poured into 3 cups, that would be fine.
Okay, because it just like, it describes her just like glooping that stuff into cups.
I'm going to go on the assumption that she knew her shit. That she got it.
She just made the conversions and made 3.
Yeah.
Because Harry's like so careful not to drop 1 drip here in a second. And I'm like, wait a minute though. That shit wasn't measured. She was just like, everyone take a third. It'll be fine.
It makes you think maybe at some point Hermione was like, hey, don't drop the shit before it's ready. It could explode.
Yeah.
You're harnessing the power of transformation here. It is like a fucking nuclear bomb before it's ready. And if you don't have enough lace wings, fucking forget it.
I feel like it was kind of like a bomb after it was ready because the description of what was happening once turning was a little painful.
Yeah, that didn't sound very enjoyable, did it?
No. There was writhing pain and burning.
Harry rips his robes too in the process. Partway through, his robes rip, and then afterwards it just says that they're too short, so he swaps them out.
Right, and his shoes are way too small too, and they hurt.
Right, they're fucking killing his feet, so he pulls those off and switches them, which is something I didn't think to do. I wouldn't have thought about the shoes or the clothes at all.
I thought it was cool that he could take his glasses off because now he could see. Like, he got vision.
That would be a really cool perk. I thought it was interesting, too, that Hermione fucking knew where the laundry was.
Oh, yeah.
And how to nick stuff out of it. Like, not even just Gryffindor laundry, the whole school's laundry.
Well, she's stealing potion supplies, so now, I mean, she's just stealing everything now. She's turning into the klepto.
And I'm also interested in what the laundry situation looks like at Hogwarts.
I guess for the laundry, I would assume it's like old-fashioned washboards, maybe floating around, scrubbing things. I guess magic, they could probably just have it going continuously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would definitely make sense for them to automate something like that. Oh, I'm not fucking doing it. Just get that shit done. So Harry and Ron exit the stall and they just kind of stare at each other. And Harry starts to think right away. He's like, look, we got to figure out where the Slytherin common room is. Also, another thing I don't think they should have waited till very last second to figure out.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you amateurs doing? Make a plan. But Ron kind of laughs because he gets to see Crab using his brain for the first time ever.
And they try to get Hermione to come, and he's like, no, go along without me, and they don't want to waste too much time, so they're like, okay, bye.
That was one of my biggest things in this chapter. It was her plan. It was so thought out. She put so much effort, and they don't think twice about the fact that she's all of a sudden not coming. Granted, yes, they're kids. Yes, they're a little fickle with their minds, but come on.
Right. What the fuck happened?
I mean, she's not even coming out of the stall. You're not getting a red flag from that?
Okay. I see a couple different points about that, just because I feel the mission's more important than Hermione at this point. Like, they've taken so much time making this potion, and I feel like this thought process, though, is pretty advanced for 12-year-olds. I feel like 12-year-olds would probably be like, but Hermione, you did all... Like, I feel like they probably would have argued with her for a little bit longer. Adults, knowing, like, time management, would probably be like, no, shit, we gotta go.
Yeah, it took us a month to make this thing. We have to do this. We'll come back and check, which is ultimately what they do.
Right.
Yep.
They are very mature 12-year-olds, I guess is my point. They made the right choice here.
That's valid.
So, since they don't know where the Slytherin common room is, they just kind of start walking around the castle, and Ron goes, well, they normally come up through there when they come up for breakfast in the morning. So they head in that direction, and they find a girl, and they're like, hey, so we forgot where our common room is. Ha-ha, fellow housemate. And she's like, I'm a fucking Ravenclaw? Go fuck yourself. And she's weirded out. Like, she's very suspicious of them as she walks away.
Yeah, because she's probably wearing Ravenclaw fucking robes.
Right, and even though Harry and Ron are probably a little bit distracted because they're trying to figure out some shit, that they weren't paying attention to the robe, but that would be right in character.
For Crabbe and Goyle.
Right.
So, because they don't know exactly where it is, but they know that it's in the dungeons. Last season, we talked a little bit how when there was a troll in the dungeons, but all the Slytherins had to go to the dungeons because that's where the common room was. It didn't make any fucking sense.
Right.
So they must have an idea that it's down there somewhere, but they just don't know where. But they head down towards the dungeons, and they just so happen to run into fucking Percy.
Of course.
And he's like, dude, what are you guys doing down here? It's not safe to be lurking around in a dark corridor. And Ron, for all intents and purposes, who is Crabbe, who's like, why? You are. And I feel like this is Ron lipping off to his older brother.
Yeah.
But again, falls in perfectly in line for what Crabbe and Goyle might say to Percy, just by dumb luck.
I think he maybe kind of took it as his opportunity. Like, he doesn't know it's me. I'm going to get mouthy here real quick.
Right.
Well, I did think it was a little weird, too, that Percy was even yelling at them for being down there. Because they are near the dungeons. And he thinks they're Crabbe and Goyle. So why would he be like, get back to your dorm? I'm a prefect. It would make sense if he saw, like, a Gryffindor down there. He'd be like, don't be lurking around the dungeons.
Yeah, you don't belong down here.
Right.
But a Slytherin's probably going to go that way 100 times a day.
Right.
And why is Percy down there? What's he got going on?
Well, Malfoy shows up and tells us what he thinks he's doing.
Right. Fucking Malfoy. It says this is the only time Harry has ever been happy to see Malfoy ever. I thought that was a good detail. And Malfoy asks him the same fucking question, like, what are you doing down here, Weasley? And he goes, look, I don't like your fucking attitude, okay? Why don't all three of you move the fuck on? And I feel like Malfoy kind of stands down here.
Yeah.
He doesn't egg on this fight, and a kid with Malfoy's mouth would definitely be lipping off to Percy.
Especially with the stuff that he is going back to the common room to go get. Like, he's going back there to show Crabbe and Goyle that article.
Right, something about Percy's dad.
Yeah.
But this is also a kid who is publicly exclaiming, "You're next, mudbloods," when Mrs. Norris was hanging from the torch rack.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like he would have lipped off a lot more to Percy. But he kind of stands down and he's like, all right, you two just come with me. We're going to go to the common room, which, lucky.
Right. Once they get out of earshot, he mentions Peter Weasley.
Percy. It's Percy.
And that's what Ron says immediately. He fixes it. has been sneaking around a lot lately, and he thinks it's because he's trying to catch the heir of Slytherin all by himself, which